pretty sure we've all had friends that we've known almost all our lives, maybe from our early years when we were younger. And we've grown up with them, and then all of a sudden, we just kind of stop seeing them or talking to them, like in high school or something like that, you know. You see people you know, and you don't really continue talking with them. And what happens in that relationship is it just dies out. You just don't be friends anymore, you become acquaintances. This is a German proverb: friendship is a plant we must often water. The thing it was saying is that if we want to have a friend, like a relationship with someone, not just a friendship, we have to always continually be in contact with that person so that they can always be in our lives. I'm going to probably start off with these kinds of relationships that are pretty much what we need to stay together, which are friends, family, and people in our work. Start off with friends, pretty much. Yeah, friends are people that we just meet at school or someone that we just don't even really know, but we meet them and we have a connection. And sometimes you feel that connection is just really strong or it's really weak. You can kind of tell immediately by just talking to them. So if you want to keep that relationship together, you have to build the trust, love, communication. Without that, I mean, there's no real point in that relationship even growing into anything else besides just being acquaintances. Example of that would be, you have a childhood friend and he moves away. You don't talk to him anymore. So it means you don't have a chance to communicate and talk about everyday things that go on in our lives. So that relationship could die out. So another one is the second topic is family. It's like a mother who has a child. They don't even know that child yet, but they always talk to it or teach it things, and they become connected to that person forever. And that's pretty much one relationship that can never really die out because of the close proximity that they're always together. Work would pretty much be if you're at work and you have coworkers. You always try to make friends with your superiors or anyone, your coworkers, and try to make sure that they like you. So to keep on that, you always have to be talking to them, collaborating information, making sure everything goes smoothly together without trying to conflict with each other. Without that, I mean, you might as well just be enemies and hate yourself, hate your job. So, pretty much it means, like, with any relationship, you need to have that connection. Good, hopefully good, not bad. So with friends, you gotta, hopefully be still talking to them, to know each other. Family is just, you're tied in forever. There's no way you can lose that. And work is a kind of complicated kind of connection, but it has to be done. In summary, I mean, altogether, I have to say is, if you want to make sure that the people in your lives that you care about, that want to stay there in your personal life, you have to make sure that you put the effort and time to making sure that these people trust you and understand what they're going through as well as what you're going through. Yeah, thank you.
Bravo! How'd you move here? Because I was stretching my legs and I was saying, what is this? No.
She's afraid of
That's
funny that you just that. Oh my god! I was watching a vlog.
Did it hit it?
No, it did.
What?
I was just thinking, did it?
I walked that, no, but I did last night. That's good.
All right, Chris, I thought that you had a nice common experience that you're using as your attention device, a good transition to the quote and what your thesis is going to be. The setup is perfunctory, but it's clear. I thought on the supporting points that we got a lot of platitudes on some of those things, and we're dependent on very vague hypotheticals. It would be better if you could use some personal experience or some other example to make your point, because it just seems like you're kind of going in circles on the same thing. On your presentation, your voice is easy to follow, and there's good variety from the beginning, and it's very smooth and fluid while you were speaking. You've got some emphatic gestures, but they all seem to be in the same place at the same level. It's like you've got your arms bent at the elbows, and that's the way they stay through the whole speech, and this is the only gesture that you have, and that seems to be a little limiting for you. I thought you had very solid audience contact. Your posture's good. You're standing confidently. I think you could probably, maybe if you can't move a little bit from the arm position, you could just step forward or lean forward occasionally and be a little bit more engaged that way instead of kind of the mechanical presentation that you're giving. All right, thank you.